All right, we're going live. So just testing this out because it's been a new way of doing it. Usually I use software. So let's just get into it so we could use this. I am now writing the idea of God's abundance into my subconscious mind. God is the source of my supply. God is the light within me that gives me life. All my needs are met at every moment of time and point of space. God's nature flows freely, joyously, and ceaselessly into my experience. I give thanks for God's abundant riches forever circulating into my life. My wants, needs, and desires are given to me by God's divine ideas. I accept God's abundance in divine order with divine love. I live in the joyous expectancy of the best. Therefore, the best comes to me. Likewise, the best comes from me. As I contemplate promotion, success, and achievement, the illumination and inspiration of the Almighty is moving on my behalf. The Spirit of the Almighty is compelling me to express fruitful abundance. The Infinite One is opening new doors. My subconscious mind is accepting the truth of infinite wisdom and grace. Just as the body moves upon, so it moves. So the mind is acted upon as the mind acts. The conscious mind is now quiet and receptive so that the subconscious wisdom can rise to the surface as I am receiving divine solutions. Impressing these truths into my subconscious mind unlocks a world of wonder. My subconscious mind interacts with the divine power which gives me all of my life. God is the provider of my gifts and talents. My gifts and talents have been given to me with guidance, directing me toward right action, beauty, and love. God is guiding my hands with peace, abundance, and security. God's ideas unfold within me as harmony, health, and joy. My gifts are keys that unlock God's ideas, which bless humanity in countless ways. I am now writing into my subconscious mind the idea of God's wealthy abundance. God is the source of my supply, and all of my needs are met at every moment of time and point of space. God's abundance flows freely and joyously into my experience. I give thanks for God's riches forever circulating in my life. Thank you, God, for this wonderful day. It is God's day. Today is filled with joy, happiness, and success. I look forward with happy expectancy to this day. The wisdom and inspiration of the Almighty will govern me during this entire day. The infinite intelligence is my partner, guiding me to right action, which produces beauty, love, peace, and abundance. God's almighty hand is my protection and security. Everything I do will turn out in a wonderful way. I believe that infinite intelligence is guiding me, and divine love fills my soul. Infinite intelligence watches over me all day and night, at all times, everywhere. I am open to letting go, and with my open hand, I am open to receive. I am poised, serene, and calm. I know that God is in action in all phases of my life. Divine law and order reign supreme in my life. I imagine my words imprinting from my conscious mind to my subconscious mind. I am linking the higher self to God's nature, growing seeds of God's riches in the garden of my mind. God's healing intelligence is healing me now, guiding my hands and thoughts. I lovingly affirm with praise and thanks these truths that are sinking into my subconscious mind. I picture them going from my conscious to subconscious like seeds being deposited in fertile soil. I know that I create my own reality. My faith is in the infinite being which created all things. My faith is my protection and the source of my good fortune. This means constant abiding faith in all things good. I live in joyous expectancy of the best, and only the best comes to me. I know the harvest I will reap because of all my thoughts that are God's thoughts. and the power of God is with my thoughts of good. My thoughts are seeds of goodness, truth, beauty, and abundance. I now place my thoughts of love, peace, and joy in the garden of my mind. I now plant seeds of success, security, and goodwill in the garden of my mind. My mind is God's garden. The glory and beauty of God is being expressed throughout my life. I know my garden is yielding an abundant harvest. Just as one seed planted can produce a wealth of fruit and a multitude of seeds, my thoughts abundantly produce the fruits of God's ideas. From this moment forward, I express life, love, and truth. I am radiantly happy and prosperous in all of my ways. God multiplies my good exceedingly. So that's the end of the first part. We have pages and pages of this. So I'll just leave it at that. So we can use this in the future as a raw template of how things should work in the future. So thanks to everyone who was here live, and we will be doing this more now. Thank you. Take care.